It's time for Live in Tallahassee, the #1 entertainment show in the capital city. Amazing events, local groups, and your friends and neighbors on TV. Featuring Marcia Dahl. Live in Tallahassee is brought to you with the support of these partners. Tallahassee State College, Office of Economic Vitality, Esposito, Garden Center, and Lilies, and Silver Digital Media. And now, here are Joel Silver and Melissa Cimento.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Live in Tallahassee. Joel Silver here for 30 more minutes of what's happening in our region. And we got a special show for you tonight. We've been on the air a long time here, folks, and over the 15 years that we've been on the air, one of the things that people have said to me repeatedly, one of the most favorite things we do on this show is feature our local businesses, especially our local restaurants. So over the years, we have taken a look at some of the greatest eating establishments in our region, and you've always said that you love those segments. So now more than ever, I also feel that we need to really focus on our restaurants. We need to make sure we support them. We need to keep them in business. We need to keep them going so we have a great dining community here in Tallahassee. So to that end, folks, we are starting a brand new segment. It's called The Wandering Fork. We have paired up with a brand new co-host here on Live in Tallahassee. She is going to be on throughout the shows, throughout the months. Her name is Taylor Maxey, and she is amazing, and she loves food. So she has joined our team, and she is ready to explore some of the great eating establishments all over our town. So stay tuned with us throughout the rest of the summer, all into fall. We're going to be focusing on some great eating establishments, and it starts here tonight. And because it's our first episode, we're going to even give you an extended version of it. We're going to check in with our friends at Hayward House. So if you're ready, let's watch, let's enjoy, and let's take in the senses, the sights, and the smells and the tastes of the Hayward House. Here is our first episode of The Wandering Fork.
Welcome to The Wandering Fork. I am your host, Taylor Maxey. Hold on to your seats and be prepared as I take you on a foodtopia through the Big Bend. We are going to start with right here in Tallahassee's downtown at the Hayward House. Be prepared for culinary delights and a few gems and treasures. Come on and experience it with me. We are in the fabulous Hayward House with the owner, Ashley Cheney. Ashley, before the food comes out, tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us about the most memorable moment that you've had in the hospitality industry. You're like, well, you got an hour?
Well, I'll say, I'm Ashley Cheney. I am the very proud owner of Hayward House. Every moment has been so memorable since opening. We've been open now about 7 months, and every moment truly has been so memorable watching all of these people walk through the doors. The one that really took my breath away, we had a wedding here back in the spring, and it was such a huge deal for us because what an honor for somebody to come in and want to share that moment with us and our family here at Hayward House. And so that was definitely one of those. I think also Friends and Family Night for our soft opening was just so special. I could get emotional. It was just being surrounded by all your people is just a night I'll never forget.
Okay, so we're now crying. I'm sorry, but that's beautiful because it comes from the heart, and that's again what it's all about.
Yeah.
Coming home, being somewhere comfortable, and having wonderful food from a wonderful individual.
Oh, thank you.
So tell me a little bit about, since you've opened, Hayward House has been quickly trending and tracking in the Big Bend area. So tell us a little bit about your secret to success.
Well, the Tallahassee community just never ceases to amaze me. It is who we are as a member of this community. It's in our DNA. and Tallahassee's shown up for us. I mean, it just has been, the response has been tremendous. I feel so proud of what we've been able to accomplish, but it's because the Tallahassee people are incredible. So I would say this, that our secret to success is going to be hospitality. It's how you make people feel. The food can be delicious and the space is gorgeous, but really it's how you make people feel is what I hope people will leave here and remember us for.
I love that. Especially along with wonderful food, we love to have an experience and a good experience, and to be able to come here to the Hayward House to have all of those things, but really come out of here saying, I feel good. They made me feel like I was a part of this wonderful restaurant family, and the food was stellar.
Yeah,
we're coming back.
Yeah, come have a drink and like sit at the bar, have a good share a bottle of wine with a girlfriend, come on a date night, have a full 4-course meal, or share a bunch of appetizers. I mean, that's just kind of what we're hoping for. Like, there's nothing better than when the space is full and there's an electricity in the air and the music is playing and everybody's eating and laughing. It's magic.
It really is. I love the hustle and bustle. It is a gorgeous place. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ashley, what an amazing array of food that we have here. Bravo.
Thank you.
Couple questions for you. How did you get into this? Tell me about your passion for opening Hayward House and how that translates into this beautiful food.
So I have worked in hospitality my whole career. So when this became an opportunity to open Hayward House, I jumped at it. I just view what I do as such a privilege to be able to be a part of people's celebrations, to be a part of their moments. And I've always considered it just such an enormous privilege. And so when I decided to open Hayward House, I was like, how can we make people feel good? That's what I love to do. So what better way to do that than through food? So a lot of these recipes are these dishes are either things that I have tasted on my travels. Some are family dishes. Some are our chef's family dishes or things that he has eaten on his travels. And they're memorable to us because of, these shared moments that we get to share with our loved ones. And so we really wanted to bring that to our menu. I have to say, developing the menu is probably the hardest part of opening a restaurant. And so we were really, really thoughtful, did a lot of research and development and tried different iterations. And so this is what we've come up with. And, it's just so much fun. I feel like I'm so lucky to be able to do this every day.
It really shows that you all put a lot of thought into the menu, into your ingredients, into just the entire layout of itself. And let me tell you, we appreciate that because some people need to rein it in.
Well, and it's just good food. Mm-hmm. And it's good food that's cooked fresh with fresh ingredients. We're starting to source some local ingredients, which we're really excited about. And our new summer menu focuses on those summer, ingredients that we have in the plenty. We're featuring heirloom tomatoes on our menu this summer, and we live in the land of plenty. Mm-hmm. So, we're just really having a lot of fun with it.
Summer menu, you heard that. So that was amazing, that first round, but look what is on its way. Oh my goodness, we have an entree that is out of this world. Are you ready, people? Ashley, tell us about this gorgeous dish.
So we just recently released our summer menu, and this feature is our guajillo glazed cobia. It's a grilled cobia served with a cauliflower puree, confit, garlic sauce, and an herb salad. Grilled lemon.
Let me tell you, the perfect summertime, springtime, wintertime, fall time. This is gorgeous, and I bet it tastes just as good as it looks. You know when you chew and you just have to sit there for a moment? That's how you know that this is a gorgeous piece of fish and it is cooked to perfection. Thank you, Ashley. Now tell us about this puree. This is another option instead of a mash. Tell us about that.
So it's a cauliflower puree. I certainly love a cauli puree. It makes you feel good, gets your veggies in. It's a little bit lighter for the summer, and it just pairs so nicely with the cobia. The cobia is a steakier fish, so it naturally is going to carry a little bit more flavor. And so instead of competing with the fish, it just really complements it.
And with this beautiful green sauce, it just takes it up another notch.
Yeah, it's the garlic confit sauce, so it adds another layer of flavor. So you get a little bit of the spice from the guajillo peppers and the glaze, and then a little bit of the sweetness as well, right? So you get that spicy, you get that sweet, and then the garlic sauce on top just really brings it all together.
A three-prong attack, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. The taste is out of this world. When I tell you light but flavorful, and like she said, these three different things coming out you at once, your taste buds are gonna jump out of your mouth. Thank you, Ashley. This is superb.
Stay with us. More of The Wandering Fork when Live in Tallahassee resumes right after this.
Every journey starts with a first step, a first daring step. But here's what they don't say about first steps. You have to keep moving, taking step after step after step. If you keep going, your steps become walking, then running, then dancing, blazing, leaping. And after everything you've learned and accomplished, you're soaring. That's what we do here. We soar. And now we're soaring higher. Tallahassee State College.
Your home. It's the one place that no matter how busy life gets, your friends and family can always find you. It's where they can show you they care, they want to celebrate with you, or they just have your back. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning are always available to make sure your home and all the people who love to share it with you are comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, we will always be there for you.
Live in Tallahassee is back on the air in time for a ticket giveaway. This one is for the Tallahassee Beer Festival. If you want to go to the beer festival, enter today. All you got to do is like our Facebook page or like our Instagram page and like the post as well, and you're entered to win. We'll be giving away tickets next Thursday night, so stay tuned. And now, here's part 2 of The Wandering Fork.
We are in the fantastic Hayward House with the owner, Ashley Cheney. Ashley, thank you so much for having us here.
Taylor, thank you so much for being here.
Let me tell you, the food looks amazing, but before we even jump in, tell us a little bit about Hayward House and the interior. It is gorgeous in here.
Thank you. So I really drew a lot of inspiration from the history of this beautiful and really historic corner. So when we decided to take it over, I really wanted to pay homage to the history and try to bring in some of these luxe fabrics and the built-ins and the millwork to try and make it feel like you're coming home, like you're you could be sitting in someone's living room, sitting on this booth. And then we brought in some of this artwork from some local artists and just had it all kind of custom done for the space, so it all kind of fits very much in with the whole theme. The brass accents, we just loved to bring that in again, just trying to make it feel very old in a new, more modern way.
Let me tell you, being that this is locally owned, and I love the fact that you have artists here that are right here in Tallahassee. So 2 thumbs up for that, for our team. So let's go ahead and jump right in and tell us, what are we having today?
So Hayward House is at its core a bistro, and so we are going to highlight some of those more memorable bistro dishes today. We have here our mussels, and it is served in a white wine butter garlic sauce. Very traditional staple French bistro dish with our Hayward twist. You'll see a little bit of a spice in there from pepper, from some peppers in the sauce. And then we've got our grilled sourdough served with that on the side.
Let me tell you, the sauce alone is so beautiful, and the mussels are beautifully steamed. Let me go ahead and take just one small bite so I can tell the team how it is. Just what I thought. It melts right in your mouth.
Oh, I
Ashley.
love that. Yeah, and everything is sourced locally again. So we bring everything. All of our seafood is brought in every day, and prepared for you to order.
Fresh. It is nice on the tongue. When I say melts like butter, it melts like butter. Let's move on to our next dish.
Okay. So again, paying tribute to our bistro, we have a traditional French onion soup. Ours has a little bit of a twist with it in that we cook our onions down in bone marrow, so it really adds an extra layer of freshness or of complexity to the soup, and it gives it another layer of depth.
But let me just tell you right offhand, you may think, it's summertime, it's a little hot. This is gorgeous. I wish you can see, and we're gonna zoom in on this. It's melted cheese on top of cheese. And did I say cheese? Let me tell you. When they say like grandma, that's exactly what I feel when I eat this.
Good.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah,
this is,
we just really, again, want everybody to feel, comfortable and welcome and, like you're coming home. So it's a nice comfort dish.
Another home run with the French onion soup. Now tell us a little bit about the different cheeses that are on top.
Yeah, so it's a melted provolone, and there is a little bit of Parmesan in there. We have a house-made sourdough crouton underneath there. So yeah, it's just our take on it.
It is wonderful. Again, come on out to the Hayward House. It's home, it's local, it's really, really good. Let's move on to our next one.
Okay, so this is my personal favorite. This is our shaved Brussels sprout salad. I eat it almost every day. It's something that you can feel good about. So it's shaved Brussels sprouts, it's red onions, shaved Marcona almonds, Parmesan cheese, and dried cherries.
And just like you said, it's a nice salad that makes you feel good. It tastes good. And I can see why you can make this a fan favorite because of the fact that it's fresh, it's light, but it's really tasty. You can taste all of the flavors that are in this piece.
And the salad dressing is really light. It's got that good acidity on it, so it doesn't feel like, you feel good after you're done eating it. I like to put a piece of salmon on mine, and it's like a full meal for lunch, or you can do it to start.
And these
dried cherries.
Let me tell you, the tang, as soon as you bite, you feel it in the back of your tongue. It is amazing. It is a nice hit, a nice note. Again, if you're looking for something nice and airy for the summertime or any time, this is the one.
I think the nuts add a nice texture too. And so again, it just gives it a little bit of a different mouthfeel.
And this isn't your everyday salad.
No.
And that's why I like a good twist on a salad, and this is the one. Or as the kids say, the one and the two. Thank you, Ashley, for having us.
Oh, thank you so much for being here.
Well, we just finished amazing food and culinary delights. We are now winding it down to cocktails. So, Ashley, tell me a little bit about both of these gorgeous drinks.
So the one that you have here is, we call it the Rascal Yard. It's kind of our signature cocktail. It is a tequila-based cocktail, so it's tequila, mango, and firewater. So it has a little spice on the end. It is an ode to the heritage of the corner. They used to refer to where City Hall is now as the Rascal Yard. So again, playing very much into the history. It does have a little kick, so...
That's a lot of kick. Well, what's the yumminess on the straw? What's happening there?
The straw, it's an agave straw. So it's just, instead of a paper straw, it's biodegradable.
Accoutrements is what I like to call those.
We do try and bring in no styrofoam, try and be as eco-conscious as possible.
Sustainability, we like that.
Yes.
And this gorgeous beauty.
So this is our lavender gimlet. This is on our new summer cocktail menu. It is Empress Gin, lavender, lemon. It's just our take on a very traditional gimlet cocktail.
Well, I can tell you from this one, these both are gorgeous, but this gives you a nice wind down. It lets you say refreshing, but a little tang to it. And like she says, it has a kick. I give it a lot of kick instead of a little kick. And what would you say this tastes like?
Well, give it a try.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yes, it's lavender forward, and then again the Empress Gin. It just really gives it a nice citrus note. Yeah, it's good.
Let me tell you, and Empress Gin is one of my favorite gins. And this is a perfect pairing. It's a nice citrusy, tangy, fresh, perfect for the summer.
And it's pretty to look at too.
Gorgeous. Yes. This is wonderful. So, Ashley, with these wonderful cocktails, tell me about your philosophy and what goes into creating these cocktails, not just these two, but the entire collective that you have here.
So, we just want to make people happy. I wanted to make sure that we have a balanced cocktail menu, something that's going to appeal to everyone. So you'll see some bourbon-focused drinks. Our Tupelo Old Fashioned is definitely one of our #1 sellers. All of the details really matter, right? So when we went into, creating the concept, glassware was so important to me. We wanted it again to feel like it had always belonged here. So we have the beautiful edged crystal glasses. The coupe glasses kind of pays homage back to a bygone era. And the cocktails themselves have a great team, and we like to research and development, we like to try. And then actually it's a play on a cocktail that I had on a trip years ago and wanted to bring it to Tallahassee.
Well, let me tell you, both of these will instantly, if they haven't already, be a fan favorite. And I just want to tell you once again, thank you so much for inviting us into the Hayward House. The food is amazing. Ashley and her team go above and beyond. Make sure that you like, follow, share Hayward House on Instagram. Go to their website. They have specials and events that happen all of the time. Like she mentioned earlier, they have a summer menu, so come out. You don't want to miss this. The food is great. The team is great. The atmosphere is just like being home. Thanks. To Ashley, to wind this down, how about we have a quick toast to good luck and continued success?
Thank you so much for being here. Cheers.
We had a wonderful time today, and as we wrap up today's Wandering Fork, I ask you to stay tuned because next week we're going to be at the Blue Halo. So stay tuned. There's going to be more. And again, grab your fork. Bye.
Every journey starts with a first daring step. Then your steps become walking, then running, then dancing, blazing, soaring. That's what we do here. We soar. And now we're soaring higher. Tallahassee State College.
Welcome to Lily's, Esposito's newest addition and a fun place to shop for everyone in the family and everyone on your gift list. Filled with unique items in leather, wood, glass, and metal, with prices everyone will love, Lily's features items for the kitchen, den, or office. Stop by today.
Oh my goodness, look who we have on stage with us now. Our own Marcia Dahl, Angela Smith from the Tampa Bay Fashion Experience, and world-renowned model Brittany Brower.
We are feeling beyond magical right now, okay? So I have to give credit to Angela Smith, Tanika Bowles, the Tampa Bay Fashion Experience family. They put on this party for us, Joel.
Yeah,
do you know that?
It's amazing.
Well, we were at the DoubleTree last week.
Right.
Okay, 3 episodes of Below Deck Mediterranean on Bravo, and I've been judging this experience. Brittany has been training the models. Angela has had me with Tanika here judging all the designers that will go to New York Fashion Week. Angela, tell us about Tampa Bay Fashion Experience.
Tampa Bay Fashion Experience is here in Tampa, Florida, and we have our Fashion Face-Off that started. We had 7 events, 7 shows in 2 months. We went from 100 models to 9 models, headed to the final September 26th for a chance to go to New York Fashion Week 2025 and to also get a model contract as well. So we're super excited. We had Marcia Dahl as our celebrity judge, and we had Brittany as our celebrity coach for all of our models, and we have the most exciting event coming up September 26th at the Vault. You can get your tickets at the Eventbrite. So check us out on Instagram at Tampa Bay Fashion Experience for you to get the experience.
I love it, Angela. Yes. Yes.
That is awesome. And you wanted to throw the party here for these two that were on Below Deck.
Oh,
because
yes.
what?
Because this is my family right here, okay? Marsha Dahl, Brittany Brower, Tampa Bay Fashion Experience, to the moon, baby.
To the moon, baby. To the
Oh
moon.
my God, we've had such a great night here. Brittany, talk about the show. We're standing in front of this big 6-foot-high monitor that we watched the show on, and it was great. And you've been on for 3 weeks now.
This show was, well, first of all, it's been so much fun just to go on vacation with your best friends and then have it like televised for the whole world to see. That's just it's in its own right. That was super fun. But to have the TVFE like throw us our last and finale show here at the studios and to experience it here was so nice and magical. And we all got to like watch this beautiful venue and see it together. It was just so nice. A good way to watch the show to come to an end for, well, at least for our appearance.
It's just the beginning, guys.
Exactly.
It's just the
Exactly.
beginning.
You just wait.
All right, and Marsha, wrap it up for us because 3 weeks in a row we've been watching the show, and it's been great to see you and Brittany on the program. I'm talking about Below Deck. You're obviously on Live in Tallahassee all the time, but so wonderful. And what's been the reaction? What have you heard from people?
Well, the reaction has been crazy. I mean, first of all, I don't care where I go. Well, anybody that looks like this, people are like, well, who in the world is that? And they're like, okay, it's Bessie Johnson. And it's like, no, it's a Marsha Dahl. But the reaction to the show Below Deck has been incredible. That show, I had no idea when Brittany invited me to go on the yacht. I had no idea the fans, the following of Below Deck on Bravo. And it was the best experience. And it's all been a magical year. And I say magical because that's how I feel about it. I honestly, this Tampa Bay Fashion Experience family has just been incredible. Incredible. And thank you, Joel Silver, for coming down.
But also, I have to say, yes, we are in Tampa, but on this Below Deck, we did represent some Tallahassee. Because I am born and raised Tallahassee, baby. I was born in Tallahassee Memorial Hospital. I am a Tallahassee girl through and through. I've done America's Next Top Model. I've done Below Deck. I've done Battle of the Network Reality Stars. I've done all the things. But guess what? Tallahassee is my heart.
So that sounds to me like we need to bring Tampa Bay Fashion Experience, TBFE, to Tallahassee. I will see you guys soon.
Yes, I love it, Angela. I love it. Joel, thank you so much. Live in Tallahassee. We love our fans at Live in Tallahassee. Thank you so much for coming down, Joel.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't miss it. We had a great time. That's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of Live in Tallahassee. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye from Tampa.
Thanks for watching Live in Tallahassee. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for more content. This is your announcer, John Summers, speaking. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.